Hello, welcome to Carbondale Unitarian Fellowship Sunday service. It's really good to see all of you, and without masks on, we can see our faces, our smiles. So even in this distance way, it's lovely. I'm Laraine Wright. I'm a member of the Board of Trustees and the Social Action Committee, and with Reverend Sarah, a member of the Carbondale Unitarian Fellowship, of course, the Unitarian Fellowship, the Carbondale Interfaith Council, too. This morning, I'm one of the service facilitators. The Carbondale Unitarian Fellowship, a member congregation of the Unitarian Universalist Association, shares the good news of Unitarian Universalism with people throughout the river region. Our good news is a message of love, freedom, reason, and respect as the basis for religious community. We are a congregation with open minds and hearts, those of all ages, all colors, all genders, all abilities, all kinds of wealth, and all kinds of love. Now let's get started by lighting our chalice, which is the symbol of Unitarian Universalism. I hope you can see it. Okay. The blessing for the chalice lighting today is by Donald Jeffrey Hayes. Not with my hands, but with my heart I bless you. May peace forever dwell within your breast. May truth's white light move with you and possess you. May hills and wind-swept mountains and trees be happy that have seen you pass. your feet remembered by the blades of grass. I've lit the chalice, and now with intention, I'm placing a pebble in my bowl. This morning, it's a favorite seashell and a favorite little pottery bowl. But everyone's invited to place a pebble or other object in your bowl at home. This marks a sorrow, a joy, or whatever you are feeling at any time in this service. Now, please join Bridget Rose in singing Give Love. Giving love opens the door.
Good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Good. The words to this hymn are very, very simple. There's only 2 lines. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. And as we go through, the first line sounds like this. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Second line sounds the same. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. And then we do a little key change. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Same thing again. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. And then we go back down. Giving love, and so on. We're going to do that key change 6 times. And I'll keep track for you so you don't have to. So here we go. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door. And taking it out. Giving love opens the door. Oh, love is the key to the door.
Anyway, we have come to the time in our service that we share sorrows and joys and fellowship. Some of us come today with heavy hearts. We open our hearts to you. Will those who have a deep personal concern or sorrow they wish to share, please unmute yourself, or if you choose, share in the chat.
Hello. You guys, I'm sure everybody here has heard about the derecho up in the upper Midwest. And if you've been following that, my sister lives in Bettendorf, and they're without power and got a branch through their roof. And there's a lot of people, 10 million acres of croplands been flattened. I mean, there's in the middle of a pandemic, you think you got it bad. They're up there with no power, their food's all lost. And meanwhile, she's moving to St. Louis to begin teaching at the same time. So she's got a lot on her plates, and I'm sure a lot of people up there do. So that's a sorrow that I'm sharing with you guys. And maybe we can send some positive vibes up there. So thank you.
Just as some of us have sorrows, some of us come today with joys. We celebrate those with you. Will any of you who have a deep personal joy you wish to share, please unmute yourself or share on the chat.
Hi, today, I mean, it's hard enough for seeing my children age, who are now both in their mid-40s. But my oldest grandchild is actually turning 20 today. And Highland was when he was 4 years old, and he was in Eric's and Kat's wedding. And Eric, unbeknownst to all of Eric's attendants, because their theme was Star Wars, he bought them all lightsabers. And so when Kylan had to put his kilt on, he threw a fit. He didn't, because he was the ring bearer. He didn't want to wear that kilt. So Eric said, wait a minute, I think something I've got will help. And he went and got Kylan's sword and gave him his lightsaber. And he gladly carried the ring out with a lightsaber. And it was just hysterical. It was so funny. He was just, it was like a total change in personality as soon as he got the lightsaber. So he's 20 today. And he's in, of course, out in Massachusetts, and I won't get to see him this year, so I'm missing him.
Well, I have a joy. My daughter Eleanor seems to have recovered from COVID-19. She tested positive a couple weeks ago, and she stayed home. She had mostly sinus congestion and headache and tiredness, but she has since had a negative test and is going back to work tomorrow. So it's still a concern that it happened. I'm hoping she doesn't have any lingering effects from it, but it seems like she got through it okay. So I'm glad about that.
I have a concern. My mother, who's 94, is going to have surgery tomorrow. She fell and has a bad bruise on her leg. Apparently there's some dead tissue and clotted blood, and they have to clean it out. And I'm concerned about that. She'll be at Heron Hospital tomorrow. So any good thoughts and prayers sent her way would be appreciated.
It's Bob Swenson. My sweetie and I are still playing music after 56 years last Thursday. August 13th. Now, is that a lucky day or what?
Hi, Laraine, thank you for the lovely card you sent me. And I got one from Linda Linson as well, so that blessed my heart this week. I've been going through navigating some challenges at work. And I have decided to, just to try to do some things to distract myself and push past it. And one of the things I'm doing, I bought some workout wear and shoes yesterday, and I'm going to start exercising and walking now that I also get more active. And so I'm really excited about that. Please remember me, because I probably won't be very good at it at first, but I'm going to give it a go. So I'm excited.
So I'm excited, first of all, to see so many people live on our service this morning. It's just lots and lots of people. And one in particular who's with us is Sarah. And it's really good to see Sarah and to welcome her back. And I hope you had a great time to relax and reflect, and we're really glad to see you.
Well, I'm really glad to be here with all of you in spirit and in video. It is really good to be back, and I tell you, it was really good to take a break. And I know that I am very privileged to be able to take that time and really just decompress. I don't think I realized how stressed I was until I didn't feel it. And so I just wish that for all of you, even if the break that you can take is 5 minutes of breathing, boy. Anyway, I'll be sharing some of my experiences and my reflections in the days and weeks to come. I don't want to give it away now. But I look forward to starting the new church year. Starts in September. And boy, this will be unlike any other church year that we've been together. And I'm looking forward to being with you all virtually, and sometimes like this Wednesday, the 19th, we're going to do another outdoor Vespers. And so those of you who feel comfortable to gather, socially distanced, of course, it'll be great to see you at the fellowship. So thanks. Yeah, it's great to be back. It's really great to see everybody. As Jean was saying, I see 30 cameras, and of course there are more than one person on some of them, so it's great. Really great.
I just wanted to share real quickly that, sorry about that. I got a call this morning from my younger daughter, and I know I've shared this with a few of you before, but my younger daughter, Diana, is the one who lives in Ireland currently, and she's going to be coming here for a couple of weeks, probably at the very end of August, beginning of September. So I'm just thrilled.
Well, then, Mom took one of mine already. Mom, you look really good today, by the way. But my other big joy this last week, besides finding out my sister was going to come, basically, we'll call it for my birthday. It certainly is going to be a heck of a birthday present. But then also this last week was Luca's birthday, and he is not with me this morning to pop on the camera. But I was really, really happy that even with everything that's going on, you know, we just had a small birthday party that was me and his dad and my parents and Luca, and we really had a great time. You know, it seemed really clear that Luca felt the full extent of his birthday celebration, even though we didn't get to do a regular party or anything like that. And we'll see if Mom ever allows me to share any pictures of her pounding on an avocado-shaped piñata, which was really, really prime time, you guys. So it was quite a joy, quite a joy. Thanks.
For all the joys and sorrows shared and those that are held silently in our hearts, I have lit a candle. And now let us have a moment of silence. Just as we share our sorrows and joys in fellowship, we share our financial resources with the congregation as our circumstances allow. During the pandemic, some of us are experiencing financial hardships. Others are relatively unaffected. We appreciate the generosity of spirit, time, effort, and money of all during these challenging times for the good works of the fellowship within the congregation and beyond. Our Social Action Sunday August recipient is our own Social Action Committee. Laraine Wright will now tell us more about that.
Thanks, Toby. Yes, that's right. For this month, it's our Social Action Committee. I'll try to give you a little bit of a background. For years, we, the committee, paid for and volunteered to provide food once a month through Feed My Sheep. We delivered about 40 meals, and we also served up to about 30 people inside Bethel AME. But that shut down during the pandemic. So then we switched to what was then called the Warming Center. And Jerry Malumbi started bringing every week, instead of once a month, he provided the same meal, meat provided pasta, muscatoli. Helen Ashraf and other people have done a beautiful mixed salad. We provide cookies and bread, and sometimes fruit is brought. Our budget at the Social Action Committee for the Feed My Sheep one time was about $100 a month. Now we're feeding 40 people 4 times a month. So in order to keep this going, because the Warming Center now has found grants to keep going every month, which is wonderful. Anyway, to keep these meals coming, we're now thinking we have to have help from the congregation. And so for this month, extra donation amounts that you can give would be gratefully received by the Social Action Committee. To send money, just send it to the fellowship, our address, which is 105 North Parish Road. Anyway, our address, and please include on the check that it's for the Social Action Committee. Any amount would be wonderful. We want to keep these going, and greatly appreciate your help in that. Thank you.
Thank you, Laraine. And now please join Stephanie Reese in the offering song, From You I Receive. Words will be on the screen.
From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. Together we receive, and from this I give. Together we receive, and from this we live. Together we share, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live.
Now we'd like to welcome Martha Shum, who will lead us in a meditation.
Good morning. I'm Martha Shum, and I'm a member of the fellowship as well as a part of the Waking Heart Dharma group. I'm also on several other committees. First of all, I'd like to thank Jan Eisenhardt for sharing this meditation with me. It goes well with the theme of groundedness for August and also for the times that we're in. So I'd like to begin with a quote from Tara Brach. During this global crisis, we all need pathways to calm, clarity, and open-heartedness. While it's natural to feel fear during times of great collective crisis, our challenge is that fear easily takes over our lives. Mindfulness and compassion practices can help us find an inner refuge and deepen our loving connection with each other. So we're going to be doing a guided meditation together, and then I'd like to read a poem. Both are from the book, You Are Not Your Pain by Lynn Ungar. So let us begin. Meditation can be simple and does not require any special equipment. This meditation demonstrates the basic technique and takes just a few minutes, and it should leave you feeling profoundly relaxed. So if your condition allows it, sit erect but relaxed in a straight back chair with your feet flat on the floor. Allow your arms and hands to be as relaxed as possible. Gently close your eyes and focus your attention on the breath as it flows into and out of your body. Feel the sensations the air makes as it flows in through your mouth or nose, down your windpipe, and into your lungs. Feel the expansion and subsiding of your chest and belly as you breathe. Focus your awareness on where the sensations are strongest. Stay in contact with each in-breath and each out-breath. Observe them without trying to alter them in any way or expecting anything special to happen. When your mind wanders, gently shepherd it back to the breath. Try not to criticize yourself. Minds wander. It's what they do. Realizing that your mind has wandered and encouraging it to refocus on the breath is central to the practice of mindfulness. Your mind may eventually become calm, or it may not. If it becomes calm, then this may only be short-lived. Your mind may become filled with thoughts or powerful emotions such as fear, anger, stress, or love. These may also be fleeting. Just return to your breath. Whatever happens, simply observe as best you can without reacting to your experience or trying to change anything. Gently return your awareness back to the sensations of the breath again and again. We'll sit this way just a bit longer. So it's in the midst of difficulty when we most need access to our deepest wisdom and love. How do we find that inner place of calm in the midst of the storm? I hope these words in this poem will help you. And when your body has become still, reach out with your heart. Know that we are connected in ways that are terrifying and beautiful. You could hardly deny that now. Know that our lives are in one another's hands. Surely that has become clear. Do not reach out your hands. Reach out your heart. Reach out your words. Reach out all the tendrils of compassion that move invisibly where we cannot touch. So you can now gently open your eyes and take in your surroundings.
following that lovely meditative music by Bob and Karen, we'll do the hymn if you happen to have your teal hymnal. It's 1031, Filled with Loving Kindness. As we go through the first verse, as always, we'll say, may I be filled with loving kindness, excuse me, and extending that grace to yourself. The second time we go through, we'll replace I with you and extend that to each other. And the third and final time, we'll replace the I with we and extend it to everyone. And sometimes that specifically includes people that we find it challenging to extend that grace to. But so often, who needs it more? May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be whole. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be whole. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be whole. Blessed be.
And now, before we end the service and transition to coffee hour, a few announcements. And of course, even though we're not meeting in our fellowship building for Sunday services, there's so much going on in the congregation and in our community. And so, as always, please be sure to read the announcements in the email that was sent with the order of service. And remember, just a reminder, once again, we have the 3 Zoom links, one for RE gatherings, one for internal CUF committee and other meetings, and then the public Zoom link for things like the Sunday service or Vesper service and our Friday evening social hour. Check your emails for links, and if you have any questions, you can ask one of the Zoom hosts. I'm one, Martha, or Amy Weber. Don't forget, we have Zoom Vespers, or not Zoom Vespers, but rather live Vespers, as Sarah mentioned this week. And so we look forward to that. and of course coffee hour right after this service. Want to thank several people this morning, Bob and Karen Swenson and Bridget Rose for our beautiful music. Thanks to Amy Weber, our Zoom host, that made sure that things ran very smoothly with this Zoom service. And thanks to everyone who participated in the service, including everybody gathered here in fellowship this morning. And as I said earlier, it's really very, very good to see everybody. We really do, even through Zoom, I think you really can feel the presence of everybody, and we really do help each other get through a very difficult time. If you're a newcomer, we give you a special welcome, and we're really happy that you're with us today. You can send an email and introduce yourself, or put any questions or comments or your introduction in the chat box. And again, don't forget, we have coffee hour after the service. And now, please join hands if you're with someone. Turn your palms open and up to receive and give the benediction. And our benediction this morning is Be True, Be Well, Be Loving by Cynthia Landrum. We leave this gathered community, but we don't leave our connection, our concerns, our care for each other. Our service to each other, to the world, and to our faith continues. Until we are together again, friends, be strong, be well, be true, be loving.
May the blessings of love rest upon you. May peace abide with you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forevermore.
Go now in peace with love for justice.